Hello students, this is Mr. Lee. Today I'm going to be teaching you the basics of subtraction. Okay, so just like addition, we start over in the ones column. We might have to do some regrouping as we go. So let's just jump into a basic math problem. Okay, so I'm going to take 31 minus 21. Okay, here's our tens column, here's our ones. Okay, so notice how I lined up my numbers nice and neat. Okay, so my ones line up and my tens, the numbers in my tens column line up. This is really important because if you get these off a little bit, you might accidentally be subtracting a 3 over here and a 1 over here and then no number over here. Okay, so you always want to make sure that you line up your numbers so they look nice and neat, as well as so you don't make any mistakes. Okay, so our first, we're like I said, we're starting in our ones column, so we're going to do 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1, if I have one thing and I take that away, I now have 0. Okay, now we go over into our tens column. Okay, 3 minus 2 is 1, so our answer is 10. Okay, let's move over here to do another one. Let's take 76 minus, let's do 33. Okay, so again, I lined up my numbers in the ones column, and I lined up my numbers in the tens column, and now we can subtract our numbers. So our first is we're going to do 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, now we move over into our tens column. 7 minus 3 is 7, 6, 5, 4. Our answer is 43. Okay, let's move down here, and we will do I'm going to make a line here so then we're not confusing ourselves with the top numbers. Okay, let's start off with, let's do 3-digit now. So our first one, let's do 426 minus 392. Okay, now I already noticed in this one that we are going to have to do some regrouping because we cannot take 9 things away from 2. If I give you 2 things, so let's say I give you 2 candy bars, okay, I'm giving them to you, okay, I cannot take 9 away because I only gave you 2. Okay, so our first, we're going to first start in the ones column. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, now when we run into this issue of not being able to subtract a number from another one, we always go next door to its neighbor. Okay, we always go over to the left to help us out with this issue right here. So in this case, we cross out the 4 and we make it a 3. We're just doing some regrouping. Okay, now the 10 that we took from over here is going to go right here. Okay, so now we had it's taking 10 plus the 2 that we had here. So 10 plus 2 is 12. Now we can do this multiplication or this subtraction problem. 12 minus 9 is 3. Okay, then we go over into our hundreds column and finish this one out. 3 minus 3 is 0. You don't have to put anything in that column because we know that 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, so our answer for this one is 34. Okay, let's do one more with regrouping. Okay, so let's take 649 and we will subtract 397. Okay, now as you can see here, just initially looking at my problem, okay, we're going to have to regroup because you cannot take 9 things away from 4. But we always start in our ones column. So let's start in our ones. 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay. Now we have to go next door to our neighbor to help out. So we cross out the 6, make it a 5, and we're regrouping this 10 to over here. So 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. And then for our last, to finish this one out, we go over to the hundreds column, and we take 5 minus 3, or we take 3 away from 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. So the correct answer for this one is 252. Thank you for watching another video. Stay tuned for more.